Hello everyone, welcome to Kanasoft. So this application is for the users who wants to apply for green card in the USA. The purpose of developing this application is to solve the problems of the hectic process of users to go to agents and fill up the necessary document details along with the hectic fees they need to pay to the agents. So through this application, the users will save the additional fees, and also they will receive the direct support from admins for any query they face during the process of filling up the forms. So as you can see, I've already logged in the application and I'm on the home page currently. You can see there are various progress bars on the screen, such as basic personal info, family and marriage, immigration and travel, employment, financials, disclaimer, and miscellaneous. So basically these all are the sections. Basically they are the details which are extracted from various forms, and they are categorized in this kind of sections to help user to understand what kind of information they are filling in the application. In the sidebar, you can see various options. These are basically same as the ones the progress bar you are seeing here. So this progress bar basically shows that how much details you have filled up in each of these sections. So first of all, I will describe the sidebar, a couple of sidebar menus to you. So for example, there is this first, which is eligibility quiz. So over here, the users are asked to answer a few questions regarding their eligibility to apply for green card. So as you can see, I have clicked on this option, and now I will click on continue. So the application will show me the terms and privacy policy. I click on yes, and then I click on continue button. Then there are couple of questions related to your personal name, such as nicknames, and here the user need to fill up the details here. So now you can see there are some questions like the user and like they are physically present in USA or not. So the application will ask all the questions to the user. So there are a total of 15 questions here, and you can also see one drop down option here where the application is asking for the user's current visa status. This is a drop down menu. So this is the eligibility criteria. Now next we will land in this family and marriage option. So over here, the application asks the user to enter data related to the user's family. So this will ask for marriage details, then details related to the user's mother, father, and all the family members which are related to the user. So once you fill up all the form, there is one screen called summary. So in this screen, all the data in the subsections under this major section, family and marriage, all the data filled up by user will be available as a summary here. So for example, this user has filled up his parents' details, so that's why it is showing as completed. Now the user can also edit it directly from here, and you can also see there are the details which are yet to be filled. They are showing as update missing info. So if the user clicks on here, they will directly land into this particular section, and from there they can fill up the missing details. Now this summary is same as this section bar. So for example, I am clicking on this progress bar here, family and marriage. It will load the same screen as this summary, from where user can directly fill up the details. And After that, the third sections I would like to describe is employment. So over here, the user will enter the details related to their past or current employments. So for example, this is asking regarding current employment status. So these options that you see here, they all are dependent options. So for example, I'm clicking on working, there are no other options open. If I'm clicking on unemployed, there are three options that are dependent on this particular selection from where I need to answer the questions. So similarly, you can keep clicking on continue, and the next question will be shown to users. Now on the screen you can see there are two options such as FAQ and preview form. So from this preview form options, the users will be shown all the forms, individual forms. For example, this I-864 form, which is used to fill this application. So it will show user the details that he has filled up in the form of the actual document that will be submitted, and that will user receive after he finishes the application process. So for example, whatever details the user keeps adding in these respective sections, the details will be updated in this kind of forms here. So there are I-864, I-130, I-130A. These are the various types of forms used for green card application. Now you can see the FAQ here. So for example, user has a doubt related to the particular field or form in whichever page the user is currently. If he clicks on this FAQ button from that particular page, the frequently asked questions related to that particular form will be shown to user, so he can take the help of this, and he can resolve his query on his own. You can also see here there is a link, so if the user clicks on this link, he will be redirected to official website from where he can get more knowledge if needed. Now I will again go to home page to show you more features from the application. So on the home page you can see there are options for pay now and download. So for example, user has filled up the form and now he wants to download his packet. So he can click on this pay now, and the application will show him the various payment methods, and he can pay and download his packet. He can also view his invoice, and over here you can see there are three buttons: resume, lock and unlock. So from the resume button, the user will be directly taken to the steps where he was filling up the information, and from lock button the application will be locked, so the user will not be able to select anything. So you can see application is currently in a locked state, so user will not be able to edit any details if the application is locked. If I again click on unlock button, it will be unlocked, and again the users can resume their application process. Hello everyone. So currently I have clicked on I have logged in as an admin to view the user data who have applied for green card application. So basically the admin can manage the users and their details, along with few additional very important key features that admin can use to help and support the users. So for example, currently I am on admin home screen, and there are various features on the sidebar, as you can see. So for example, if I'm clicking on user, it will show me the list of all the users which are registered on the application and which are viewing the application. So this user list will show me user ID, name, email, user type, the progress they have made overall regarding the application filling up process, their payment status, verification status, whether they are disabled or not, on which day this user was created, and their last login. And on the action button side, there are two options available for admin. First is delete option, so admin can remove the user from the application, and the second one is view option. So if I click on this button, it will open that particular user details. So it will show me, for example, these are the basic user, like username, their progress, last login, user type, whether he is verified or not. Over here, disabled, so admin can disable the user and restrict him from using the application. User type is there, admin can change the user role in the application. There are forms, so you can see there are 8 forms listed here. Basically they are the forms needed to file for green card application. So if admin clicks on this button, this particular form, how much progress this user has made in this form, and whatever details he has filled up in this form, that will load, and the admin can view the details filled up by user. Through this download packet option, all the forms combined along with the user filled details will be downloaded. Over here you can see progress. In this, the data filled by user in the application will be shown in the JSON form. So this is also very important for admin. And this is user values. So in user values, basically if the user has made any changes, or the history of the value added by user, that will be shown in the user value. From here also the user can be deleted by admin. So now I'm closing it. Now the next option in the sidebar is form. So this form is basically the heart of this application. So you can see form in the sense this is a JSON which is created to make the documents used in the application. So from here the user can view various fields such as CSS and style of the application, and they can also make changes if required. In this refresh option, the details of users can be refreshed and can be viewed as the latest updated by admin. So I can click on this, and if I click on this refresh selected user, those particular users details will be updated in the admin application. Now the fourth option is user form emulation. So this is also very important feature for admin. So for example, there is one user who is filling up the application form through this application, and he is encountering some problems, or maybe he is confused, or he don't know what should be filled in this particular field. In that case, he can contact the admin, and through this user form emulation screen, the admin can directly get a read-only or even read and write access to that particular user's login, and admin can directly go to the user's login, and they can update any details, or they can view that what kind of users or what kind of wrong information this users has been filling in the form. So for example, this is my current emulations. This means these two users this admin has been currently using, and this is all emulations. So all the emulations that has been done by admin, that list will be shown here. So now for example, I want to emulate any particular user, so I will click on this user drop down. I will select on a particular user, and this is their username, and then I will, in the scope drop down, I can either select read only or I can select read and write. So through read only I can get read only access to that user's account, and as I click on this create button, I will be emulated to that user's account, and from there I can view the details. Now there is fifth options, which is add new form. So this is also very key, like very important feature for admin application. So for example, in future, if there are new forms which are added in the application, so basically this is the automation type of a thing where directly you can drag, for example, if I want to add this new field in the form, I can just draw a checkbox on it, and you can see this will show me all the coordinate or the placement of this particular checkbox, height, width, and everything. And inside this checkbox I can add various details such as form name, or like, see, if I'm clicking on this, I can either make it as a text box, and I can add the text name. So for like what kind of field is this text field name, and this way I can add the fields in the form, and I can create new forms in the system. So this will save us the time of manually adding a lot of fields of the form, and through this automation the admin can add new forms as required in a very short period of time. So this is also a very important feature. You can see there are various options such as button, creating a button, adding a text box, or a radio button. This is a checkbox. This is a drop down. So if I want to make this particular field as a drop down, so I can click on this and I can just put it over here, and then I can put the field name, and I can add options as well. So here option 1 and option 2, I can add details in these options. I can add description as well, and if I want to add more options, I can do it from here. If I want to remove this, I can click on delete. So this is the use of this add new form feature. Now we have one option which is called B2B entities over here. So these options, if there are any new entities that are to be added in the application, the users can add that.